Good evening, hockey fans. I'm Lorenzo Jensen, and welcome for this evening's contest between the Simon Fraser Red Leafs against the hosting VIU Mariners. Of course, the first game on home ice after last weekend's very successful showcase. The Mariners and all of the esteemed opponents that were here for the showcase represented themselves very well, and particularly thought that the addition of the University of Korea Tigers was a very, very cool touch. Got to see hockey on the international scale, and as well the visiting Concordia Edmonton Thunder. Lots of great contests produced during the showcase, and the Nanaimo Ice Center starting to fill up here seat by seat. I can tell you that it'll be Cooper Giesbrecht, the rookie, in goal for the Simon Fraser Red Leafs, and it'll be Derek Kroll in goal for the VIU Mariners. We're going to step aside for the anthem here. The BCIHL has seen a lot of good rivalry games over the years, and I'm here to tell you that that is certainly not an exception for tonight's contest, as the very differing colors would suggest. These two teams very different in structure, very different in the manner in which they're coached. And of course, Chris Jones, the bench boss this evening for the VIU Mariners. Mark Soers, he's on the bench for the Red Leafs. Sean Raphael and Kirk Van Holvoort are our head referees. Jack McNabb and Kelby Wittich on the lines for tonight's contest. We're underway here inside the Nanaimo Ice Center. Sebastian Archambault sends it in. Foe activates, but the puck is chipped up out over a couple of heads to center. Good job by Sebastian Archambault to race back, and he starts the counterattack into the Leafs zone. And that one covered in front of the goal, and Sebastian Archambault went in, and he gets a shot from the back, courtesy of Hayden Yawn. And I don't know if that will amount to anything else here at this point. And I don't think that they're going to call a penalty here. Just 22 seconds into this period. Already a little tiny flicker of emotion here. As I mentioned, Cooper Giesbrecht, he's in goal. And in the two games played this season, he's 1-0-0 and 1. A .549 goals against average and a .875 save percentage for the Red Leafs goaltender. Jan with the puck up against the far side boards, takes it to his backhand, and he chips it off of the boards, and he activates deep inside the zone for Nick Wagner. Wagner throwing his body around. In comes Will Norman. Will Norman with a crazy final game of the showcase tournament. something that had never happened before in his career. 3 minor penalties for Will Norman. And the team did well responding without their lead penalty killer. Lightfoot tries to slap that one back into Mariners territory, but there's Brock Palmer around the outside. He's muscled into the boards by Nick Goyer. And he flips that one out to center. There's an errant broken stick right near the Mariners' blue line. Could potentially be a factor here if the Red Leafs get the counter-attack, and they do, but they choose the far side of the ice. Pufall circles behind his goal, drops off. Double drop off by Danforth, and he'll get some help. Mariners now, one of the Red Leafs took a knee briefly. Palmer tries to shovel that one forward, but a good forecheck by Ryan Bailey gets it in deep. Mariners will try the reverse side. Shot up along the near side boards by Joshua Pufall. Another stick goes flying. Everyone's losing their lumber. Danforth pinning his man to the boards. 4-man scrum along the boards feverishly. And now the Mariners get it out. Out to center, takes a bounce. Good job by Palmer to knock it down. In on goal, Logan Kirky shoots, scores! It goes between the wickets, and Logan Kirky scores to open up the game. It's 1-0 Mariners. .2:16 into this first period, and the Mariners get the start that they wanted, courtesy of Logan Kirky. And he did that multiple times throughout the showcase. Actually, a lot of teams were trying it a lot, peeling off of that face-off circle and heading right to the middle of the ice and then letting it go. There's another shot up top corner, and that one just whistles wide. Caleb Franklin letting that one go, and he had his best game as a Mariner in the showcase. A big 2-goal performance. Nearly a hat trick as he rang one off of the post. Puck is sent in deep. There goes the Mariners captain. He tried to reverse polarities. Tyson Lotard pinches. He keeps the play alive. The Mariners captain puts it to the slot, and Earhart took a shot. Caleb Franklin spins, and that one goes up over some heads to the near side boards. Lotard sends it in deep. On the far side, that one's picked up, and they try and send it out in on goal, and that's snagged by Giesbrecht, and we'll get a whistle here with a little over 3 minutes played. And as I mentioned, the Mariners, they had difficulty getting the first goal in all of the showcase games, but they certainly have not been shy about creating the offense here, and they get a partial win off of the boards. Brady Frattinger had the puck for a moment, but he's dispossessed, and it's sent out over Jung's stick deep in the Mariner zone. Being watched closely by Jason Jarman, the rookie. 3 in over the line, but 5 red jerseys coming back, and a big hit, but puck's put back in towards the faceoff circle. Red Leafs away with it. 3-on-3 back the other way. Has a winger, that's Jung, going hard to the net. He posts up, Jordan Ray watches him. So 2:16 in. Frattinger tries to bounce the puck to himself off of the boards, but the Mariners are going to have to chase this one in deep into their own zone. And Pufall, he'll get the reset as the Mariners break out. He's got Bangs on the near side. Bangs takes the pass clean. Left shooting forward, but he's directed hard around the boards into the slot, and that one's picked up. Intercepted neatly by Nick Wagner, away to center, just barely onside, but the puck is knifed out over into the netting. And Derek Kroll brings about a stop to the play. That's his first test on goal, believe it or not. And we're a little over 4 minutes in here. Face-off will be over to the right of Derek Kroll. And again, thank you for joining us here this evening on the BCIHL YouTube channel. Lots of fun to have you here. Picard has the puck on a string. Button hook up at the top of the face-off circle, and he sends it down below the goal line. Will Norman pinches in. So does Lotard towards the goal, and that one's intercepted neatly. And away to center come the Red Leafs, but a good stick out at center ice, and the Mariners are back the other way. Foe tipping it in. He's 1-on-2, but he's first to the puck, sends it around to the far side for Picard. Jordan Picard on his backhand, tried to cycle down low, but the captain intercepts it for the Red Leafs. He stick handles near center, shot on goal, stick save by Kroll. Austin Daniels turns and pivots it to the far side of the ice. And now we're exactly 5 minutes into the first period, 1-0 for the boys in dark blue in their alternate VIU Mariner jerseys. Up the near side, Tyson Lotard at center, chips it by, shoots it towards goal, and it took a tip off of a skate in front. And actually, I believe that was off of Brock Palmer's skate into the Mariners zone, but a good turnaround effort here by the Mariners, and it gets it in over the line. Palmer reaching for it, but he just can't connect with the puck. Far side, nice pass by the Red Leafs. Oh, and a hard hit right into the Mariners bench. That's Pettingale taking a rough ride along the VIU Mariners pine. But they return the favor in the corner into the slot off the skate, and a shot. That's a nice save. Big shot. Liam Tivers taking that one off the outside of the skate very neatly, and he quickly transferred it into a shot on goal. Out comes Thibodeau, Dickey, and Wansink for the Red Leafs. Perrant taking that face-off shot towards the goal. That one's put wide of the net. Now it's up along the far side boards, out to center, takes a tip. Mariners get it in. Wilson's first on it. He's got Palmer on the backside. Archambault collects the puck up along the half boards, sends it towards the goal, and it's reeled in by Giesbrecht. And he had to be careful with that one, as he had Logan Kirky, the game's only goal scorer, coming along very close and quick to that blue paint area. He was reaching for that puck, and a good job by Cooper Giesbrecht getting his goal stick on it, reeling it in. Now a face-off over to Giesbrecht's right. Won by Mariners, shot on goal, and that's into the leather of Giesbrecht, and he'll make the stop with 13:46 remaining. They'll do it again. Caleb Franklin into the face-off circle now. Once again over to the right of Giesbrecht. He's got Earhart on his wing. Archambault up on the left point. Puck comes back to Archambault. Sends it along the boards. Brock. That's a good play by Gavin Rouser, but the puck was tipped out over the blue line, and now the Mariners are split on D, and they're just going to turn and rifle it off the boards. Good collection by Caleb Franklin. He has Gavin Rouser going to the goal. Saucer pass, and it's tipped away on the backhand. And a good defensive play. The mates letting them know that that was a good breakup on the backside. Nick Goyer doing good work. Perrant in there trying to help clear the puck, but the Mariners out to Max Struss. Load, shoots, and that one hit a man in front. Might have been Earhart, actually, that took it in the back. But he still gets the backhand pass away to Franklin. This line's been great here so far. Archambault taking up the high point of the face-off circle as Caleb Franklin defers down below the goal line. Now they move off the right side, shot towards the goal, rebound in front, the puck is loose, and it goes off of the outside of the goal. Archambault had his stick held, couldn't get a shot away. Earhart turns, and that one's wide of the goal by 3 feet. Max Struss tries to play it. Puck is backhanded in. Earhart into the slot. Now a shot on goal. Big save by Giesbrecht. He fights it off with his trapper in an awkward spot. Another tip. Right pad save. And the Mariners all over the Red Leafs. They're going to get a much needed. Oh, nope. They won't get a much needed change. Thibodeau, Jarman, Goyer, and Dickey. They're all being pointed back into their own zone. And with 7.5 minutes played, the Mariners really turning up the juice here. And another face-off to Giesbrecht's right. Wilson into the face-off circle, but he's going to get waived. Noah Wilson, it's his 6th game of the season. He's got 21 penalty minutes, but no points up on the board. He's hoping to crack that tonight. Palmer calling for the puck, high slot. There goes Kirky, but he had it tipped off of his stick. And the puck comes out to center. Pufal tried to play it forward, but now a nice pass up to Wilson on the draw pass, cross ice and a goal. Palmer, and the puck was loose. juggled by the goaltender, and they scramble to get it out, but Pufall keeps the play alive for a moment. Palmer provides the heat, but he goes crashing into the side boards right underneath Max Lightfoot. Puck goes the length of the ice. Pufall's first there. Hard shovel pass along the boards, but Noah Danforth can't contain it. Comes to the point, and a backhand shovel by Ryan Bailey gets it in deep, but the Mariners, Pufall, he's there once again. Tries the aerial, knocked down. And tons of hitting going on out there right now as Douglas got a rough ride right in front of Carson Earhart at the bench. But the Red Leafs have the puck out of the corner. We got a delayed call coming up. They score! The good news is no power play for the Red Leafs. The bad news is it's a tie game. And that's a goal for Matthew Jung, and the rookie has his third of the season and his 5th point. Matthew Jung tying things up. So Jung and Logan Kirky, both goals for the Mariners, but so against the grain. That was just the 3rd shot on goal for the Red Leafs, but they find pay dirt on that delayed call. On the near side, Nick Rhoda. The rookie gets it ahead to Jan. Stick handle, shoots, and a good stick by Tyson Lotard drives that one wide. And another good poke in the corner by Pufall, but he's interrupted on the breakout. So it sounded like R.J. Dickey with the assist on that goal. Into the middle, off of the post, backhand, and a good save. Derek Kroll finding that one, hitting him right up just underneath the mask, and he holds on to it. And that, oh, there we go. There's a couple of, now they've added the 2 shots up on the board. And now the shots are 12-5 for the VIU Mariners. Red Leafs, though, pressing, and they've got the momentum at the moment. Offensive zone face-off over to the right of Derek Kroll. They win the draw, back to the point, shot, and that's blocked, and it goes way up into the netting as Foe got his shin pad in the way. And Jordan Foe getting the whistle here. And another face-off. They'll just do it again over on the right side. Liam Tivers into the face-off circle. He had that golden chance, probably at least a B quality chance. Puck is put up high off of the glass. Battle for the puck ensues into the slot. They're looking for it, and the Red Leafs have recovered. Max Lightfoot backhands it along the near side boards. Pettingale steps up, plays it down below the goal line for Tivers. Has it on his forehand. Nice backhand pass along the boards into the slot, and Jordan Foe breaks that up with his skate. Now he takes the pass off of it at the center ice line, and he has Archambault on the wing trying to drive, one-hand pass, and that's cut off easily by the goaltender Giesbrecht. Good action here as the Mariners trying to get on their offensive high horse here, and the counterattack after a little bit of defending here inside their own zone. Once again, thank you for joining us here on tonight's broadcast from the Nanaimo Ice Center. We're just a couple seconds shy of the halfway point of the period. There we are, and the Mariners with control into the slot. Big save off of Earhart as he lets that one-timer go. Left shooting forward, and he wasted no time on that bullet. Has it behind the goal. Wrap around, another time, scores! Carson Earhart. What a shift. And he puts on the Jets coming out of the corner, and that wraparound, the first stop made by Giesbrecht, but upstairs goes Earhart up over the trapper, and it's a 2-1 lead for the Mariners. Mariners reassessing that 1-goal lead, and they win the face-off. Back to Jordan Pufall, and he sends it down ice. That's knifed in. They're leaving Carson Earhart out, and why not? Bailey, 1-on-2, put it to the side, blocker save. Kroll, the puck bounces around. It was put up high, bounces in the crease. Oh, and they almost jam it in. Oh, on the near side. Matthew Jung almost had his second of the night, within inches of jamming it by the left pad of Derek Kroll. Big stops by Kroll, keeps it a 1-goal game. Puck out to center, and the Mariners dump it in deep. They'll get a full change here. Out comes Kirky, Wilson, and Palmer. And they look good in the showcase together, and they're keeping them together now. Lotard steps up. Puck bounces by him, but there goes Daniels' long stretch pass. He finds Wilson, has Kirky going, and is kicked out. Good save and a potential good pass there from the goaltender Cooper Giesbrecht. Down the left side, driving in on goal, one-hands it, rebound in front, tried to tuck it on the wraparound, and that backhand just won't go for Hayden Yon. Now back the other way, in on goal, to the middle, drives, almost underneath the goaltender. What a play. Logan Kirky, and another shot ripples off the outside of the goal. Mariners really buzzing here inside the Red Leaf zone. Into the corner, Lefebvre pins his man, but the Mariners still have control. In behind the goal line, and Daniels has to back up as the puck comes by him in an aerial. And Lotard will get it outside the zone. Wilson stops up. He has the trail. That's Kirky. Tried to put it between the skates. And a good job. Pettengale made sure that one didn't connect. Wilson, though, he's 1-on-3, but the rebound in on goal. Palmer shoots, and that's off of the stick. Joe Inacone. Max Struss chases this one down, but Tivers knows before anybody else he's never going to be able to reach that one in time. And the Mariners will get an offensive zone face-off now with 7:39 remaining. They may do I'm actually surprised they're not doing the media timeout here at this moment, but nonetheless, Brady Frattinger into the face-off circle, a right shooting forward. He'll try and play it on the backhand here. And he's up against Liam Tivers, who wins the draw back. Iannacone driving it wide, shot, and that one goes off of the outside of the goal stick and flies down ice. But Wansink sends it right back in on goal, so Max Struss needs to recalibrate this breakout here down the right side. Good poke by the Red Leafs, and they steal it at the line. Lightfoot, stick handles, defers on the left side, scores! There's no water in that bottle. He broke the plastic on the bottle. I can see some of it down behind the goal. And Derek Kroll not too happy with that turn of events. It was that beautiful poke at the blue line by the Red Leafs that turned that puck over, and it's a 2-2 tie. And the Red Leafs bench comes alive. They're happy with that tying goal. And we got a hockey game here. Will Norman on the energy line for the Mariners, trying to kickstart and once again reassess that lead. Puck is tipped in over the blue line. Good job at the line. In on goal, shoots, and that one was blocked by Perrant as he tips it up into the netting, and we'll get an offensive zone face-off. So a 2-2 tie on the strength of... They're just trying to announce that most recent goal. And they're going to do the media timeout here as we were alluding to there. So Mark Soares and Brian Stewart down below there for the Red Leafs, talking things over with their crew. You can see them just at the very bottom of the bottom right of your screen there. Some of their white helmets poking through. One of the nearest there is Pettengale. That's Alec Pettengale. He's got 3 goals, 5 assists. And just a reminder that the Garrett Paquette Foundation is one of the main sponsors for VIU Mariners hockey, and also Coastal Community Credit Union. We want to give them a shout out. And our most recent showcase, everybody knows, it's thanks to Tom. It's the Tom Harris Community Foundation, and what an event that was hosted here over the last weekend. And we've got more great hockey in here tonight as the Red Leafs giving the Mariners as much as they can handle here. There's Jung. He's already got one, and he's looking to see if he can get the Red Leafs up on top for once. They've always trailed in this game. And a good hustle back into his own zone by Nick Goyer. He took a hit for it, though, and puck is sent in behind the goal for Giesbrecht. Sends it out to center ice for Lotard, a tiny little backhand pass, and the Mariners will work with that. Puck is sent in off of the far side boards by Jordan Picard. Good play by Will Norman, had it roll off his stick for a moment, back to Lotard, shoots, and now it's off of a skate. And a good play there by Caleb Douglas to break that up. Lotard, though, finds Caleb Franklin, far side. He's going to try and work it in himself. And that puck partially stolen from him, but he gets it away from Wansink in behind the goal to the captain. Rouser now activating on the give and go, cross ice, and that one got tipped. Lotard fakes the shot, delivers, Earhart shoots, and that one's off the blocker. Good save by Giesbrecht. To the point for Lotard, shoots, and that's off of the glove of Hayden Yawn. Into the middle, and now Red Leafs, Sahoda's just gonna skate it back in over the line, and he'll just send it in deep. But no target in particular. Austin Daniels taking over, and he and Lotard play catch. Nice pass through the middle to Gavin Rouser, but the captain was immediately met by two red jerseys, and one of them was Ryan Bailey. He has the puck up the far side, and the Red Leafs back in over the line, 2-on-2, look out, oh, and that one was gonna be pretty sensational if Gavin Rouser got any more of a piece. Archambault, he had Lightfoot coming off the bench, so he had to back off, and the puck is sent deep. Lots of play here, and just as soon as I mention it, we do finally get a whistle in the corner, and I think it might have been whistled on the icing, as the Red Leafs were, oh no, we're getting a penalty out of this, and it's only going to be against the Mariners. It looks like Noah Wilson. So Wilson hoping to spend his 22nd and 23rd penalty minutes of the season fully in the box. The Mariners, the next 2 minutes, the next 4 minutes, they give them a double, and we'll have to wait for the announcement, but it was probably a sticking infraction. And the Mariners now will hopefully only have 22 seconds of 5-on-5 time. There's a shot off the blocker, and it drops down in front of Kroll, and he covers up. And a good job by Danforth getting in and lifting sticks, making sure that his goaltender could fish that out of the pile. Good job by Derek Kroll to stab his trapper there and grab that puck. Will Norman to take the face off here. And he's up against Nick Wagner, a left shooting forward, gets the draw over to Lightfoot, backs it up to the point, up on the umbrella, trades with Lightfoot, who works it down below to the goal circle. Lefebvre shoots, looking for the tip in front, and that went off of the elbow of Hayden Yawn. Wagner now backs up, top of the face-off circle, rotates, and he shoots, rebound in front of the goal, and it was nearly jammed in at the side by Liam Tivers, and now the Mariners clear it, and they'll get a much-needed change. And we've got another call coming up against the Mariners. Giesbrecht activates to the bench. Brady Frattinger comes out, and the Mariners are going to be down 2 men for the next 2 minutes. Joshua Pufal in the penalty box. Thankfully, it's just a minor. 1 minor for 2 minutes. And now a face-off involving Perrant. He'll be in the face-off. He's a right shooting forward on his backhand. And his opponent on the forehand. They get it to the point. Wansink has it. Maybe had a lane to shoot, but they prefer control. And he moves it up to Bailey, who closes the circle. Over to Bailey once again, over to the left side. So a 2 minute for slashing, now a 2-on-1 the other way, and a goal, scores! It's a shorty. Caleb Franklin continues his hot streak. When you're Cooper Giesbrecht and you look up and it's number 22 on a partial breakaway, what are you gonna do? 2 men short. How often do you get a goal 2 men short? I'll tell you, it doesn't happen very often, but it happened just now. 3-2, and the Mariners of all sources score a goal down 2 men. Tivers on the far side, working off of the check is Jan. 16:46, time of the goal. Lefebvre sends it over to the near side. Still 2 men down. Oh, and that puck just off of the blade of Iaconi, and he just sets it up now. Works in towards the face-off circle. Takes the room, shoots, and that one's off a leg. Backhand pass to the top of the slot one time, and a big stick in the lane by Tyson Lotard. And now just a minute remaining in the single minor. Pufal, his slashing call, he's got less than a minute left, but still 2:10 remaining in the double minor. Noah Wilson in the box. And now a face-off over to the left of Kroll. Hayden Yawn up against Will Norman. Norman tried it on his forehand. He loses the draw, and Lefebvre sets up near side to Nick Wagner. Over to the left. Thought about shooting, but Nick Goyer in the slot looking for the tip on the far side. He was always looking for Jan, who just couldn't get his stick on the puck. Now he has it again at the goal line. Shot on goal. A big left pad save. Rebound in the slot. And Bailey can't get it in a diving effort by Sebastian Archambault. Gets it outside the line. 30 seconds to go. First penalty and 1:40 in the second. Will Norman applying the pressure for Wagner, who drifts deep in below the goal line. In front. Tipped. Scores. It was a tip in front. And it went right underneath the goaltender, and Tivers scores. And they get a power play goal, and they lock it up again. It's 3-3. So Pufal's penalty should end here. But Noah Wilson still has 91 seconds left in his penalty. What a back and forth seesaw contest we have here. And I think there's something on the clock they're trying to get set up. They accidentally took off the Noah Wilson penalty, which they're going to have to pop back up. So they'll need a minute to take care of that. And what a great game we got going here. And we're not even done the first period, and we've already got 6 goals. A great back and forth affair, and you can see Joshua Pufal talking things over with the bench there, and I think he mentioned something to the trainer, Isabelle Poulin, who's also watching rinkside from the bench. Caleb Franklin, he's got the Mariners' 3rd goal, and he'll be in to take the face-off. Look at how low he grabs the stick down the shaft there as he's going to get ready to get low and try and pull this one back away from Perron. And he has it in his skates, allowing the Mariners to come in, but Picard couldn't pick it up clean, and they have to shoot it in deep. 1:24 remaining. Mariners still down a man. They scored a goal down 2 men. That rarely happens, but it did tonight. Bailey takes a hard hit right near that partition in front of the backup goaltender, Robar, and you got to be careful there. It might be padded, but you sure don't want to run into that with any head of steam. Red Leafs, that's Perron in over the line with Pettengale driving the net now, and on the far side he's got Owen Thibodeau, the rookie, waiting at the top of the face-off circle, but the puck will never get there as Jordan Picard lifts it on the backhand down ice on a good dispossess there at the blue line. Earhart circling while Gavin Rouser provides the pressure. Last minute, 35 seconds in the power play. In goes Pettengale. He's going to try and force Austin Daniels to cough it up, but he waited a second and he got it up along the boards for Lotard. Gavin Rouser, he's looking to give and go. Tried to drag, and a good play by the defense. Ryan Bailey getting back, actually. And now the captain has it for the Red Leafs. Nice long stretch pass from Wagner. Drives the net now in a goal. Shoots in a glove save by Kroll. Oh, Derek Kroll, he's not only back in form, but he looks a a little bit peeved at the moment. I don't think that he was very happy about the water bottle getting broken earlier. And maybe that was his favorite water bottle, I don't know. But he's been super sensational ever since. And some big stops on that 5-on-3 to keep the Mariners with that. At the time, it was a healthy 1-goal lead. Face-off. Red Leafs, and there's a penalty coming up as Caleb Franklin just couldn't be stopped. And Tivers, he'll wait for the linesman to come and deliver his stick as he lost that in the process. Jack McNabb bringing it back for him. Only 5 seconds to go here in that initial penalty that is being served by Wilson, so he'll jump out on the ice shortly. Face off over to the left of Giesbrecht, and that's won by the Red Leafs. 2-on-3, back they come. Penalty expired, just 20 seconds left in the period. Up along the far side boards. Not able to do anything with it, and Derek Krall, look at that control, kills a couple of seconds. Palmer, nice little dish to Caleb Franklin. He's got a goal, and he's got Rouser going to the net, into the slot looking, but could never find Kirky. The puck rolled off his stick, and time expires with Max Struss in the quarter. Wind up for a snapshot. And that'll end the period as Connor Giesbrecht and the rest of the Red Leafs acquitting themselves very well offensively here. They were down in shots initially to start the period. The Mariners had a 12-5 lead in shots staked at one point, but it's all settled in relatively the same. And the Mariners now with 20 shots at the end of the first period and 15 for the visiting Red Leafs. And out at center ice there, you can see the head referees, Sean Raphael and Kirk Van Holvoort, talking things over. They'll skate it off and see what can be done in the next little bit. 3-3, and the Mariners with a crazy set of circumstances in that opening period, scoring a goal down 2 men. So during a 5-on-3 scoring, and that, I can tell you, in the BCIHL, it does not happen very often, but the Mariners with that distinction, and Caleb Franklin receiving a beautiful pass, a stretch pass from their own zone, basically blue line to blue line, and he had a step on the defense, and he made it 3-2, and that was just shortly before the Red Leafs capitalizing on that 5-on-3 situation, getting a goal of their own, and they've tied it up at 3 here after 20 minutes. Just going to see if I can pull up the official tabulation here and the times for you here. It'll just take me a moment. And hope you guys are all having a wonderful Saturday night. Let's see if I can find my my open window here. But what I think we're going to do here is maybe we'll step away here for a few moments, and we might look at recalibrating something here on the feed. After 20 minutes, Mariners 3, Red Leafs 3. We've got more awesome BCIHL hockey coming up here on the BCIHL YouTube channel. Second period on tap, 3-3 tie. Power play to start things off for the VIU Mariners, and they've been mostly killing penalties to this point. And just wanted to throw a couple of names out there for player sponsorship. We've got C-Force Marine, Insel Pro, Don Walton and Associates, 6 Point Contracting, Orange Theory Fitness, Atlantic, Harborview Volkswagen, Columbia Fuels, Darren McGee Realty, Labatt's Brewery of Canada, and Advanced Health Clinic. Mariners on the near side. Struss sending it in. Also, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the Garrett Paquette Foundation. And Denny's Dynamite Deals, Slag Lumber, LRD Contracting, and Darren McGee Realty, all very much appreciated, and big thanks to the sponsorship helping these young men get the experience that they've got happening right now on the ice. Caleb Franklin, he's been so hot lately. He stirs it up in behind the goal, allowing Brock Palmer to sneak in. 1:08 remaining on the power play. Palmer just poking it ahead, barely enough, but it's enough for Gavin Rouser to get control back. Struss on the point. On the near side, Palmer left shooting forward. Backhand pass below the goal line to Rouser, now back up to Struss. Playing pass over off of the left wing with Franklin. Franklin, 45 to go. Palmer near side, crossing, and that one, that was over a couple of sticks. One of them, of course, being the Red Leafs. Oh, and that pass to the blue line, just a little too far for Brock Palmer. Struss has to skate back under the watchful eye of Braden Sahota. There's the drop pass into the Mariners zone. A little bit of miscommunique, but there goes Kirky down the wing, trying to drive the middle, and a good defensive play as that puck was kicked through the zone by Ryan Bailey, stopping that one with his foot. Mariners over to Noah Danforth. Takes his time, winds to center, up to Jordan Ray, paddle slapping on the ice. That's the penalty over for Liam Tivers, who picked up that penalty in the late stages of the 5-on-3. Back the other way come the Red Leafs. Hayden Yawn over the line, a shot and a good save off of the left pad by Derek Kroll. Just the tip of the pad. Oh my gosh, that one didn't miss by much. The ricochet just off into the corner, and now the Red Leafs, a little bit of momentum. Alec Pettingale, pardon me, off of the netting, takes a bounce. Spinorama, and that one's hooked wide of the goal. Braden Sahota getting busy this most recent shift. And he has another chance down the right wing, and he has a man in the middle, shoots, and another pad save. The left one from Derek Kroll. And look at that battle in the corner. Brady Frattinger all over his man, and now they pin up along the boards. We've got a stoppage for a roughing penalty, and it looks like it's going against the Mariners. Aiden Bangs, he'll serve a couple for roughing. And the Red Leafs on the back of that last 30 seconds of pressure or so, they had a couple of more shots posted up on the clock, and it's now 20-17 in favor of the Mariners. Face off to the right of Kroll. One over to Lotard. Fights through a couple of red sweaters, but he can't get it up along the half boards. There's Jordan Picard, and he sends a backhand flipping down ice. Good hustle by Giesbrecht to get down and settle it up for his defense. Nice little leave there by Lightfoot on the near side for Nick Wagner. Back over to Lightfoot, over the line, and he has two going towards the goal. One is Wagner, but he hits the point. There's Lefebvre, thought about shooting to the right face-off circle. That one's blocked by Lotard. And his man falls to the ice, but is kept in at the point. Oh, look at that saucer pass for Perrant, snaps it, and that's off of the leg of Austin Daniels and wide. Daniels getting his body in front of that one, 1:12 to go in the power play, and a good defensive play by the Mariners gets it outside the line and fresh legs on the ice. Jordan Foe watching the zone closely, and he'll back up as Wagner sends it to Lefebvre and onto the right side. They'll dump it in. Kroll plays it on the forehand, but Perrant, a little shovel along the boards as they stretch the ice out here on the near side. Thibodeau up high for Bailey shooting, and that one sticked away by Krull. 35 to go on the power play now. Struss dispossesses his man of the puck and his stick. That's Thibodeau, the rookie, and the puck is sent all the way down ice. And a big head of speed. Noah Wilson forcing the issue, and Foe is going to be the recipient, and he'll tap it right back in for Wilson. Wilson, though, angled off by Bailey, and now that'll allow his mates to partially change, and they drop him the puck. Over on the right side, up to Douglas, who tips it ahead for Thibodeau, and that's the paddle of Giesbrecht slapping on the ice. Now we're 5 aside. Aiden Bangs clears the penalty box, and he joins the defense as he posts up in between the face-off circles. Nearly 5 minutes in, second period. The first period brought us 6 goals, 3 apiece. I wonder what's on tap for this second as Aiden Bangs chopping at that one, and it flips out over the bench and drops down in front of Izzy Thompson-Fittis. And they'll feed that puck back over the boards, and we'll get things back into play here just outside of the Mariners' blue. Carson Earhart on the right wing. Caleb Franklin into the face-off circle, but a good play by Douglas. Now he fends him off. One hands it. He was trying to draw a penalty, but neither of the refs biting on that one as they watch closely. One from the far corner and one from center. Nick Goyer just dumps that in deep, but he'll hold around the blue line now as Noah Danforth reverses directions in behind the net. Earhart, soft pass to Franklin. He'll chip it ahead softly as well, but he can't connect with the captain, Gavin Rouser. Puck is swatted partially out to center ice where Pufal collects for the Mariners. Long lead feed. That one missed everybody, so Earhart's going to go and get it, and he's going to take a penalty for charging in and throwing his man to the ice. But that is definitely one way to win a puck battle. Nick Goyer unceremoniously thrown to the ice as they were chasing back that icing call, or that non-icing call as it were. Shots now a little bit closer every time we look. It's 2018 now in favor of the Mariners, but they haven't registered one. Actually, technically they haven't had one yet this period. Up to Lightfoot, spins off of the circle. Now he'll take it off the half boards for Lefebvre. Left shooting defenseman shoots it in front, and he was looking for a tip off of Hayden Yawn's stick. But Yawn being watched closely by Lotard. But that'll still count as another shot. One more and we'll be even Steven at 20s. Nick Wagner into the face-off circle. Lefebvre over his left shoulder, and the puck comes to him now. It's spinning and on edge, but they control it. In from the point shot, and there's a nice glove save off of Max Lightfoot. Derek Krull right up to the tip of the blue paint, and he took a peek in behind Austin Daniels, found that puck. And another face-off now to Krull's right. Good job by Will Norman. Lotard had it roll off his stick, goes to Lefebvre on the point. Backhand pass is intercepted, and Will Norman, smart play, he just chips it down ice nice and lightly. And that'll kill a few more seconds while Lightfoot comes back to gain possession. Lefebvre has to cut all the way across to the blue line. He'll try the right side now off of a skate and out beyond the line. Mariners will get a change. Will Norman, he's done Yalman's work on the kill. Look out, Wilson nearly running into Jordan Picard on his way back to the bench. 55 to go in the power play for the Red Leafs. I have to say I'm a fan of the way that they orchestrate in behind their own goal. They're very good at the drop passes, and now they're throwing bodies in on Earhart. And now in the corner, spinning off a check is Archambault. Max Lightfoot up to the point. Nick Goyer, short side pass, shot on goal, right pad save. The puck comes out towards the blue line, but kept in by the Red Leafs. Now 25 on the ticker. on the near side. Goyer in the shot. That goes off the leg of Struss and wide. Mariners clearing, and that'll do most of the rest of this power play. Even if Giesbrecht should fire off a hard pass here, but he makes the smart play and he waits for help on the left side. And it comes, but Gavin Rouser tenacious on that puck. And some help needed from Troy Wansink to restart that play up on the far side boards into the middle off of a skate. Perrant over the line, and he does get it over to the winger for RJ Dickey, spinning off of the boards. Shot towards the goal, and that one I think was just a dump-in play as Rouser again creating havoc up along the boards into the middle of the ice. And a good attempt taken away as Troy Wansink went rushing in between the hash marks, but the puck bounced over his stick. And for the first time in the game, the Red Leafs lead in the shot department, 21-20. Oh, Wilson got creamed right in front of the bench by Goyer as Nick Goyer came in and threw the hit. Oh my goodness, that was a big hit right in front of the gate. Austin Daniels could hardly believe what was happening right down below him. Lotard spins off a check. 11:20 to go. Lotard shoots, and there's a low save off of the glove. And Giesbrecht will stop the clock with the shots dead even now at 21 apiece. Nick Rhoda, he'll be out there. Ryan Bailey, Max Lightfoot, Liam Tivers, and Alec Pettengale out for the Red Leafs. Logan Kirky into the face-off dot, and he'll face off against Tivers. Tivers had that great chance in the first period. He cut across the seam after taking it off of his skate, and he let one rip, but Derek Kroll, number 34, was equal to the task. Daniels had that one get away from him, and a good pinch at the line by Lotard, and here's a counter, but it's 2-on-3. Pettengale drives the net, but Lotard's seen enough of that, and he breaks it up with his stick, put off the glass. Nice play at center, out to Logan Kirky, down the wing, settles it down, moves it into the face-off circle, waiting for help, takes a hit from Lightfoot, and look at that, 4 red jerseys right in front of him. Pettengale on the drop, shot, and that's a save. Out in the slot, and a big stop. Derek Kroll, a foot out beyond the blue paint, and he's swimming out there, but he found the puck. And the 23rd shot on goal from the Red Leafs is another save from Derek Kroll. As we near the halfway point of the game, Derek Kroll with a big stop in this 3-3 tie. The first period full of offense, but the Red Leafs have never led in this game. But they're certainly tied and would love a lead here at this point. Brady Frattinger gets in there with Jordan Ray. Puck up in the air. Archambault collects it along the left side boards. Nice pack pass to Struss. Shoots, and that one's into the trapper. And Giesbrecht covers that one up no problem. Looks like the face-off will be over to the left of Cooper Giesbrecht. Aiden bangs into the draw. Hayden Yawn winning that draw, but the Mariners, Struss found the puck off the half boards, tries a sharp angle chance, that's off of the paddle. Now they'll try the other side, Jordan Ray, but he's ridden out of the play. Into the corner, Ray sends it back to Struss. Shot from the point, tipped in front, looking for the rebound was Aiden Banks, and he had his stick chopped. And really busy on the back side there. Now Lefebvre really into it with Frattinger in front of the net, trying the sharp angle chance, and that's directed into the corner. Sebastian Archambault scrapping away for the puck, but the puck is chipped down ice. Derek Kroll out to play it. Light touch for Struss, protects it with his body, sends it off the glass, out beyond center, and Will Norman, they're saying, was it a touch? Yes, the play's still live. Norman, speedy as ever. Into the corner now, throwing some weight around this time, Noah Wilson. But the puck's put off of the boards. Pardon me, that was Pufal throwing the hit. And now Norman chips it in off of the right side. In quickly on the defense. Nick Goyer absorbed a hit, but he made the play along the near side boards. And he carries out to center. Left shooting defenseman shot on goal, and that one's up into the trapper and forced to hold it. And now we got something cooking. Someone's got a penalty already. Is it just one? Is it just Goyer? I think so. Roughing. And the fans here applauding the call by Sean Raphael, who said too much charging action towards goaltender Derek Kroll. And now with the shots knotted at 23 and the tie up on the board saying 3-3, the Mariners get 2 minutes on the power play. And it gives me pleasure to mention that it's the Panago power play. And when we get down to the other side of the ice, of course, you'll see the great big Panago sign up above the Mariners. Panago on 4th Street. Many thanks to them, and there's been many, many delicious slices of pizza eaten here in this rink by Mariners fans, courtesy of said Panago. Up to the umbrella, Struss fakes the shot for Caleb Franklin. Stick handling, pass to the point, Struss shoots, and that just missed by inches. Palmer out of the corner, hard cross-ice pass, but it finds its target. That's Franklin. He'll do the saucer and out of midair. Brock Palmer knocking that down out of midair on the aerial pass. Kirky into the slot. Franklin shoots, looking for the tip. Rouser has his helmet being held. They're all locked up. He's locked up with the other number 8, Bailey. Struss from the point, shoots, that's off of a leg. The Mariners now, 1:12 to go. Back up to Struss on the near side for Palmer as they work it around. Palmer, backhand shovel, dive at the point, and it's a good clear. And the compete level this shift by Hayden Yawn is high, and his coach loves that. He gets a pat on the helmet, and a goal snapped up over the net by Kirky. Boy, Kirky's looking purposeful tonight. Struss backing up on the line. There goes Kirky again, and he was looking for the near side tip from Rouser, 42 in the power play. Franklin from behind the goal line. Backhand makes its way to the point for Struss. A soft pass back to Franklin into the slot for Palmer, and he rifles that over the goal. Oh, that was looking dangerous. Now it sits on the edge of the netting. Mariners from behind the net. Out of the corner, back to Struss, 22 on the power play, but Kirky misses the pass. Can the Mariners get possession back? Along the far side boards, and a good job by Palmer. Walks out, cross ice, and that puck took a tip. Look at Palmer get back in there and break up the return play. But he's not going to be able to get his stick on it that time, and the puck will go back inside, I believe, the Red Leaf zone. So with 4 seconds remaining in the power play, so just literally standing up in the box soon, we'll see Nick Goyer after that roughing call against Derek Kroll. Earhart tries to win it back. Bangs charged in and picked up the puck. Power plays over, 5-on-5. Earhart off of the half board, sent back to Danforth. He has to hurry. He takes a hit from Goyer. And now Earhart, sharp angle that goes off of the leg of Lefebvre and wide. From his knees, the backhand along the boards. And the puck is sent back the other way. Oh, and look at that hit on Noah Danforth, and he really didn't like that. And Goyer really not making any friends tonight. I don't know if he needs any. There's the puck, it's loose, and another close call at the blue line as this physical pace is picking up. Lefebvre on the near side, dumps it in deep. Joe Inacone chased it in behind the goal. Pettengill will take up his spot on the point, but he can't keep it in onside. Mariners will reset. 6 minutes to go, second period. 6 goals in the first, none so far here in this second period. Bangs, the recipient of a lucky bounce. Jung in along the half boards, and he bodies Picard, but he's able to poke it free. Nick Goyer sends it up along the boards, and Liam Tivers, Austin Daniels let up as he was right in front of the goal. Could have really made it spicy there. Puck out to center as Picard was looking for it in his skates. Couldn't find it, but Foe helps reset. Picard will take the bounce pass off the boards. He had to just one touch it there for Norman. Norman's trapped offside. And so the Mariners have to ease off. And ease off they do, they'll reset. Good hit by Foe as he just followed through, and he threw the shoulder on Caleb Douglas, knocking him down. Picard hard on the puck, faked the sharp angled slap shot, and he'll leave for Norman, who helps out, and we've got a stoppage in play, and it was from the backside official. The net is off the moorings, and they're gonna call the media timeout now, I believe. Well, this is usually where we review some of the goals that have been scored in the period, but nothing doing here so far in period number 2. And the Mariners just ahead by a single tally up on the clock now. A shot tally, as it were. 24-23 are the shots on goal. And also wanted to throw it out there for a couple of the other sponsors that help keep Mariners hockey alive here. The VIU Mariners like to thank Original Joe's. Join us at the team's post-game meal tonight. Faucet Plumbing and Heating Limited, mechanical contractors, Prime Performance and Therapy, and Advanced Health Clinic, and the Saints team, Investia Financial Services. And as I mentioned, the team really does appreciate and love the support. And these collegiate players putting on a good performance here tonight. Noah Wilson into the face-off dot. Tried to play it with his skates back, but it's the Red Leafs back the other way. Off of the far side boards. The puck wraps off the glass, and so does a stick, as Braden Sahota, the rookie, in his first game with the Red Leafs, acquitting himself very well so far. And usually when they're not very noticeable for any mistakes, that's when you really know that the players are accomplishing their mission. And he's done that well. He gets it into the slot. Oh, and a good play on the turnover, and now back the other way come the Mariners. Ahead for Kirky. He felt a little tug there. He's got a goal in this game tonight, and I'm sure he'd love to add to it. A beautiful ripper that went upstairs, and he has the puck now into the slot. One-time shot and a left pad save, and it's a good one. Good reaction and another big hit right in front of goaltender Robar, and he's all smiles with his helmet up. Into the slot, fake shot, one-time scores! Back to Wilson, and what did I tell you? His first as a Mariner and his first point. Let's go, Wilson. And Jordan Pufal throws that puck up in the air to the trainer. And that'll be Colby that picks that one up in behind the bench. Colby Winia, been with the team a number of years here, and he'll get that all set up with tape. It looks like he's already stripping the tape out now. Puck with purpose over the line. Rouser for Franklin. Kirky with the assist on that goal. Good stick by Giesbrecht, and he breaks up that dangerous-looking play by the Mariners. 16:06, time of the goal, and it's a big one. What a time for Wilson to score, and now Rouser down the far side, holds it, hard shot, and that hurt the goaltender. Giesbrecht is down in a heap as he took that off the right shoulder, and he immediately started to drop forward. You could tell, you could hear it loud up here as Gavin Rouser is one of the hardest shooting Mariners. And I'll tell you, you do not want to be the one that's getting down in front of that shot, even if you've got big shoulder pads on and big chest protector like Cooper Giesbrecht has. Max Lightfoot very concerned, and oh, you could really hear that one echo up here, and he's now been able to get up to his, at least his right knee, as he still tries to clear out the pain cobwebs here. And you know, they always say that a goaltender is definitely a different breed of individual. I mean, you willingly jump in between a 4x6 cage and vow to protect it with everything you got. And pucks are coming at you hard. It's vulcanized rubber, and they're coming 60, 70 miles an hour, sometimes 80. And that shot from Gavin Rouser, that was a hard shot on his forehand. And it's good to see Giesbrecht up in his crease and getting ready to welcome another wave of attempts here. The Mariners have 3:18 to work with here in this second period, and Noah Wilson, what a time to score his first. He's got a game puck to take home tonight. And it was a nice goal, and the Mariners have really come to life after that big goal by Wilson. Number 23 with his first. Lightfoot out near his own blue line. He'll stick handle away from trouble. And the right shooting defender drops it off for Goyer. He'll take the return pass. It's a dangerous one, though. Earhart gets the drop down as Bangs cut off that pass. Snap shot, and that one goes off of the stick and into the corner. A good job by Tivers to get his body back into the play and his stick in the lane. Max Lightfoot on the backhand dish. Cross ice, and Goyer has a word for the other. That's Earhart giving him the most recent hit. There's a steal by Rouser. He's down that same wing. Holds, shoots, and he fires it hard on the goaltender. And he just lets fly. And he's not going to take his foot off the gas. Another hard shot off of the left wing by number 8, the captain Gavin Rouser. 5 goals, 11 assists for 16 points so far this season. And he's a great captain. There's another shot on goal. Rebound, it goes off of the glove and wide as Jordan Ray snuck in there, and he got 2 cracks at the side of the goal. Mariners up to 29 now on the shot clock. Austin Daniels spins away from trouble. He had Owen Thibodeau bearing down on him. Now Jordan Ray throws a solid body, but Ryan Bailey took the brunt of it and gets away with it. Now Perrant 3-on-1 back to the way. Only one back is Lotard, and he got his stick in the way and he bounced the puck into the corner. Tyson Lotard and Austin Daniels knocking a stick way out of the player's hands. Frattinger down the wing, shoots sharp side, and that one's a left pad save. Cross ice pass, it goes off of a stick, but it still gets there. Archambault, he has Bangs behind him, but Bangs has to back up quickly now. Same with Struss. As a counterattack from Johan, shot on goal, and that's fought off by Kroll. They try and play it off of the boards, but Nick Wagner got in the way. Archambault, and we've got a stoppage. It happened behind the play, somewhere down at the base of the far side face-off circle. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty call against Max Struss, who's being led to the penalty box there by Kelby Wittich. And the head referee, Kirk Van Helvoort. So Will Norman out there to kill this penalty. A reminder, the Mariners scored their 3rd goal of the game while down 2 players. So at this point, the Red Leafs mentally have to adjust to that. The Mariners dangerous even when down 40% of their personnel. So the period hopefully will finish with Max Struss in the box. Nick Wagner sends it in. I think Jan might have tipped it. There's a battle for the puck, but the Red Leafs, they just overpower with numbers, and Wagner puts it below the goal line. 47 seconds to go in the period. Lefebvre works it below the goal line, and now a fake pass to him, maybe a little bit of a whiff from the captain as Wagner trades spots. Lefebvre fakes the shot. Will Norman gets down in front, and he blocks that one. 30 seconds to go. Now he chips it loose. Can Norman get there in time? And out comes Giesbrecht. He knows how fast he is. From center, Picard has to hold on. Even if he would have put it in the net, it wouldn't have counted. There's the drive. Shot into the glove. Derek Kroll snagging that one, that high riser And it was a quick shot formulated by Lightfoot. And that's the 24th shot on goal. And now just 14 and a half seconds to go in the second period. And a face-off over to the left of Derek Krull. Noah Wilson, he's got the most recent goal. He's into the face-off circle, and he just tries to tie his man up. That's Perrant. 7 seconds, and indeed, he breaks it up, sends it down ice, and that'll kill the remaining moments. And we'll head to the dressing rooms now. Tied up at 3. We're returning exactly the same way that we got here. Starting off this second period. So the pardon me, that's my faux pas. So Owen, I'll get it right one of these times here. Noah Wilson, I don't know where Owen Wilson came from. Actually, I probably do. At any rate, Wilson, he's got his first of the season, and that's the difference maker here so far. The Mariners 4, the Red Leafs 3. We're going to step aside for a moment here, and we've got more BCIHL action coming up. Two great teams, the Red Leafs, Mariners, 4-3. Shots are 29-24 for the Mariners. We'll be back with third period action. Don't you dare go away here from the Nanaimo Ice Center. And we're back with more BCIHL third period action. And we got the Mariners, thanks to Noah Wilson's first of the season. Number 23 gives them a 4-3 lead. But the Mariners shorthanded for the next 44 seconds and a clean win back to Goyer. And the Red Leafs will get things kick-started here. Down by a goal. What an opportunity as they start the third period to try and get back into this one. They've never had a lead in this game. Noah Danforth gets in there and fends off two Red Leafs, but the puck gets thrown way up into the corner. And the first one there is the Mariners' Joshua Pufal, and he'll send that the length of the ice. Full change for the Mariners. Out comes Austin Daniels. He'll join Will Norman on the far side into the slot. Given goes, sharp angle chance, and that one's up off of a stick and wide of the goal as Hayden Yon took a shot. Far side pass, Jordan Picard tips it ahead, and Rise Lefebvre sends it to the far side. Daniels shoots, and what a ripper from the top of the face-off circle, and he just let that one fly. Puck is into the corner, and Mariners now settle things down. Tyson Lotard getting the setup he wants. There's Brock Palmer, he'll take, and he skates quickly with Wilson to center. Wilson on the far side gets a pass, shot knocked down into the slot. Looking for the rebound was Wilson. On the point for Lotard, he's gonna move in, hold, shoots, and that one's off of a leg and into the corner. Out of the corner, shot by Lotard as he joins the attack here. Good job by the Red Leafs as Perrant skates it back the other way, shoots it off of the blocker and into the corner as the goaltender Derek Kroll watches a man in front. Got to be careful, and it's knocked down at center by Nick Rhoda, and he'll reset this play from his own zone. Snapped in by Ryan Bailey, but it goes off of Brock Palmer, and good job intercepting, but as he went to go skate, Bailey stole it, and it was tipped in front off Perrant's skate. That would have counted. I don't think he was trying to direct it, and it didn't miss by a lot. Pulling it ahead to himself. Kirky in the corner. He's got one tonight, looking for more. Same place into the high slot. Shot on goal off the blocker, and on the far side, Palmer has control. Spinorama pass, and that goes off of the stick of Alec Pettengale and down ice. They'll get a change. Out remains Pettengale, but some of the supporting cast changes up. Rise Lefebvre out there. The Mariners get Brock Palmer off. Max Struss setting up in behind his own goal. Bounces off the far side boards. Gavin Rouser takes a bump from Pettengale, but they snap it in deep. Red Leafs in quickly, and they've got Liam Tivers patrolling out at center looking for that long feed. But he comes and posts back up on the blue line as they try and skate it to center. Rouser intercepts 2-on-3 back the other way over to Caleb Franklin. Tried the shot, and that goes off of the stick of Liam Tivers, and he gets a return pass out at center, tips it forward. He has Pettengale going to the net. Hard shot, rebound in the slot, they score! Derek Kroll, he really had to get tight to the far post to make that first stop, and the second rebound out into the slot. There was just nothing he could do as the puck is snapped low by Pettengale. And it's a 4-4 tie on the 27th shot by the Red Leafs. So Jarman, Jung, they're out there now, along with Caleb Douglas, and they have possession now in their own zone. Once again, 4-4 tie. A fully cat and mouse game as the Mariners score, and at some point the Red Leafs find a way to get back into it. But an offensive zone face-off now for the Mariners. Brady Frattinger into the draw. He's got Jordan Ray on the left. And up on the left point, Jordan Pufal. Noah Danforth on the right point. And Aiden Bangs off of the right point. He sends it hard off of the boards. And Pufal had to be very careful there with Jung threatening to break loose. Troy Wansink with the assist on that goal by Alec Pettingale. That's his 4th of the season. Puck down below the goal line. Lotard skating in from the point as the Mariners challenge for the puck along the half boards. Bangs has to back up though. He's being forced out by Jung. Bangs wants that puck, but his mate takes it along the boards. That's Austin Daniels behind the net now, looking for someone in the slot. Gets it there. Oh, and it bounces off of Ray's stick, and he'll just send it off of the boards and in deep. Mariners on it quickly. Look at that stop by Brady Frattinger. Oh, and the pass comes into the slot and deftly cleared away by Hayden Yawn. Yawn had to knock that flipping puck down, and he did as it was rotating in midair. Otherwise, that one was a clear-cut chance for the Mariners. They're onside. Lotard joined the rush, but that one goes off of the glass, and it rattles the net in behind. And we'll get a stoppage now. Just about 5 minutes gone, 3rd period. Mariners came in with a 1-goal lead, and that's been eradicated by Alec Pettingale, and he's got Caleb Douglas out there now, skating away with the puck. Hayden Yawn. Braden Sahota takes a bump, and some of the Mariners on the bench with a little bit of a cat call to center ice. Puck rolls to center, carried back by the captain. He has Sahota going to the net, looking for that shot on the far side. Archambault was watching him the whole way, and Archambault cuts off that pass, and he gets it outside the blue line as he throws a good hit on Hayden Yawn in return. Puck sent in deep. Kroll came out to try and play it, and that whistled by him out of the corner. Look at this stick handling shot on goal, and what a one-man effort. Braden Sahota, as I mentioned, he was good in the 1st period, and he's already making his mark here in the 3rd, acquitting himself very well in his 1st game as a Red Leaf. Long feed, and they're trying to find him out near center. He was cruising around. Pettingale has to pick his stick up, and in the meantime, Logan Kirky has the puck. Now he's out there with Palmer, and Palmer puts it back to Pufal. Put it to Palmer, looking for the cross-ice pass. Kirky had it drift behind him. Now he one-hands it into the slot. He's in on his forehand, tried to get it into a spot to snap it, and the Red Leafs trying to counter. Look at that good speed by Jordan Pufal breaking that up. The puck sent along the far side boards, and the near side linesman, Jack McNabb, says we're good. Actually, pardon me, that was Kelby Wittich. Puck sent to the point, one-time shot, and that one drifts wide. Kirky looking for a tip, but he couldn't knock it down. Lotard will send it back in. All tied again. There's Lotard off of the point. Good block in front. Nick Goyer getting his shin pad down, and he blocked that pass. Long feed, and that one doesn't connect. Wilson kept the puck alive. Palmer in tight. Kirky tried to wrap it around the left pad, and he couldn't. Oh, Logan Kirky, that would have been beautiful as he was falling, but he just couldn't hook it around the goaltender. Oh, look at that drag move. Shot by Lefebvre, and that one's knocked down. Or pardon me, that was Lightfoot as he pulled it through his skates in around the far face-off circle. And as he pulled it through his skates, he managed to get a backhand shot off. Mariners in a tight one here again. Draw one back by the Red Leafs. There's a shot, and that's blocked. Carson Earhart getting in the road of that one, and he's in on the forecheck. Just had that one drift past his stick, and Thibodeau has it go off of his. Picked up by the Red Leafs. Oh, and Nick Goyer given a hard ride by Tyson Lotard, and no call on the little bit of return play. The referee's letting them go here, I guess. There goes Lotard, a shovel dish off of the boards. Look at him take it off his skate there. Nice long feed. He finds Caleb Franklin with Gavin Rouser going to the middle. Shot off of the pad. And Rouser finds it. Tries to pull it through. And he's all pinned up along the far side boards with Perrant jamming away at the puck. 8 minutes gone, 3rd period. Nothing decided yet. Puck is flipped down ice. And Max Struss there to collect. Frattinger fresh off the bench. He'll join the fray as the puck is knifed in by the captain, Gavin Rouser. He'll get off to complete the change. Out comes Aiden Bangs, and he challenges for the puck near center, wins it. And the puck sent up to the red line. Now Sahota takes it nicely to his stick, and that one deflected by Max Struss and up out of play. About 8.5 minutes gone. Mariners with a 5-shot lead here in this one. Shots are 34-29 in favor of the boys in dark blue tonight. Puck off of the near side boards for Foe. And he's got Jordan Picard with him. They'll send it in deep. And he's there on the far side. Foe, the backhand pass, finds Picard only briefly. And the puck is sent along the near side boards, and that one's chipped up over the net. Took a change of direction, and Picard is first on it into the slot. Puck rolls. Foe shoots. Oh, and that was off of the helmet. Big stop by Giesbrecht, and it's off of his helmet. Big save, and he keeps it 4-4. Good hit by Archambault as he staples the rookie Sahota up along the near side boards, and he'll get a change as the Mariners actually decide a couple to go off, but a change in direction of the puck. Good job, Wagner couldn't pick that up clean outside his own blue line, but he'll give it a go now as he's challenged by Wilson. Inside, outside, oh, he found some room, but a good stick. Joshua Pufal found that one just in time, and he knocked it away. Good defensive play by Pufal. And he's drifting back in behind his own blue line now, and he'll activate up through center on the near side. Tried to send it towards the goal, but Pettingale, who has the most recent goal, knocks him off of the puck, and they'll get it out to center. Mariners, they're trying to get it past Lefebvre, and they can't. Lightfoot on his backhand spinorama, and he puts it wide of the goal by a couple of feet. Comes to the near side for Tivers. He'll just slap it back in behind the goal, and the Mariners reverse polarities up the far side. There goes Logan Kirky. He's got Brock Palmer with her. Palmer on the trail in towards the goal, and the Slut scores! He pulls the trigger, Brock Palmer. Up over the Trapper side, and Palmer makes it a 1-goal game. Mariners, they've never trailed, and they keep doing this. They allow the tie, but they always find a way to grab the lead. Brock Palmer, a big goal here in the third, under 10 minutes to go. Lotard, he took Jung's stick with him as he carried in over the blue line. Franklin battling down below the goal line. Lotard joined the rush, and now he's going to head back. He's the first one there, almost intercepted the play. And he pokes it ahead. Rouser finds it. One-on-one, drag, shoots, and that's blocked by the other number 8, Bailey. Kirky with the assist on that goal, and that's covered up by Giesbrecht. The Mariners are buzzing now. And we got the media timeout. So the Red Leafs talking things over down on the bench. And it looks like Perront's kind of front and center there, taking in the directions here. Same with the alternate captain. Hayden Yawn also there. Looks like he'll remain out on the ice after this media timeout. Mariners with a 1-goal lead. Shots are 37 for the Mariners, 29 for SFU. And again, many thanks to you, our viewers. Thank you for being here tonight. I want to thank a couple of the Mariners scratches for tonight that also are helping out on camera duty, helping you see what we see. Gavin Rouser remains on the ice. Caleb Franklin out there as well. Archambault on the point. Red Leafs win the draw. Jan tries to kick it free to Lefebvre, and the slot shot on goal, and Earhart had that one deflect into the corner. Franklin charging at the puck. Sent back to Archambault. He did a good job at the blue line as he bounced Sahota down, but now on the near side, there's a shot, and it hooks up over the goal. Snapped high by Hayden Jan. Back the other way come the Mariners. Rouser, he has Franklin in the middle. Saucer pass! Scores! It trickles in! What a play! And Caleb Franklin remains red hot. And what a setup. Gavin Rouser with a beautiful saucer pass. It was always going to end like that. Mariners with the 6-4 lead, and it's the biggest lead of the game. Beautiful saucer dish from Gavin Rouser. And my goodness, we've got a lot of players playing good hockey here tonight. Franklin with his 5th and 6th goals tonight. And he's just using that momentum from the showcase. He was one of the best players in the tournament. Crashing down below the goal line. And the puck is underneath Jordan Foe. And there's something happening over on the far side there as Jordan Picard is all caught up with Goyer, who's just getting a lot of attention here tonight. He's been one of the most popular Red Leafs for sure. And he's got to have his head on a swivel when he's playing here at the Nanaimo Ice Center. There's been easily 5 big hits directed his way tonight, and one of them came on the backside of a power play, but the Mariners did well, and here they are. Oh, and there's a hit on the far side, and once again, who's involved but Goyer as he returns the favor to Jordan Foe. Picard picks his way through over the blue line, shoots, and that's off of the stick. Puck bounces down. Norman was first on it, but Goyer just waited for it, and he chops it hard. Puck come out towards center. And that's R.J. Dickey, the rookie, chasing it in. Lotard drops off behind the goal. Austin Daniels, smart play to put it into his skates. And he gets some help from Norman, who chips it out to center. Nick Rhoda has it go off his glove. Palmer into the middle. Look at Kirky trying to drive the net as he wanted to just send it up over the opponent's stick and into the corner. Good keep in by Daniels as he kicks the puck forward. Now that long stretch pass, that's an icing. And the Mariners will have an offensive zone faceoff with 7:05 remaining. Third period and a 2-goal cushion. But you got to applaud the Red Leafs for their stick-to-itiveness here tonight. Every single time the Mariners have gotten a goal, they've found a way to get one back. Noah Wilson, who's got his first goal of the season. He wins the draw, and he'll get the return feed in the corner. Lets it go for Kirky. Struss played the puck. Nice pass along the boards for Kirky. Backhand pass into the middle, and he almost connected. He was looking for Brock Palmer, and Palmer, how did he sneak in there? Archambault has his stick knocked right out of his hands by Perront, who goes and throws a big hit, nearly stole the puck. Mariners have to be careful. Perront's on a mission here. And he has it near his bench. Puck is on edge, and he couldn't get it away from Palmer, who nearly went in on the defense. And he would have been one-on-one with the youngster there, Joe Inacone, and now the puck lifted into the corner. Red Leafs with a little over 6 minutes out of the corner, off of the post, a big dinger. And a big wind-up at the side of the goal, cracking that one high and off of the post was Nick Wagner as he let that one fly from the sharp angle. And he's in there again, throwing his body. This errant stick on the ice. There's a lot of bedlam from all of these hits. Kirky give and go, and he's so fast. He just deferred the puck, and he was skating faster than the puck was moving. And he'll hit the bench with Gavin Rouser, Earhart, and Caleb Franklin out. Boy, this line has really put on a show here tonight. Face off outside the Red Leafs line. Oh, and trying to get away was the captain, and he nearly did it. Puck is into the corner. Mariners still pressing Caleb Franklin. Tried to play it up high. Red Leafs over the blue line. Charging towards the goal is Goyer, and he's, again, just that brash, in-your-face kind of hockey. And he's all tied up now, and he knocks the stick of Noah Danforth out of his hands. And Goyer, all gestures as he gets the retaliation call, and he'll go and have a seat, but he's saying that his stick was being held, and that's why he slashed it out of his hands. And Wagner's going to come and help argue his point, but the fact remains Goyer will indeed be in the box for more penalty minutes here. Face off over to the right of goaltender Cooper Giesbrecht. And he's had 39 shots on goal. He stopped 33, Aiden Bangs. Out of the corner, has it on the forehand. He'll put it up to Carson Earhart on the point. Cross ice pass over to Earhart as he plays pass with Lotard, but that little saucer was on edge, so he'll activate, goes towards the net after putting the puck down low. Pufal covering the left point. Nice dish from Earhart, looking for the give and go, and that hard pass goes off of the stick and up into the boards area as Caleb Douglas doing a good job killing this penalty. Puck goes around the far side boards. 4.5 minutes to go in the period. 1:11 in the power play for the Mariners. 2-goal lead. Could really salt it away here with one. Pufal on the near side. Shot! And it's off of a leg. Jordan Ray stopped most of it, and it was hooked over the goal. Aiden Bangs had a go. And he'll get the puck again. Does he have another chance? He's going to go for a skate. Here he is on his forehand. Oh, he had it roll off. And once again, Douglas, part of that. Into the middle. Oh, and Bangs had to reach out for it. He had to reach out on the backhand. Towards the net. That one rifles wide. Good action here as the Mariners really possessing the puck well, and they're always first on it from behind the goal. Pufal, he's going to hold for a minute. Change in personnel as Kirky comes for the down low option. Puck will come to him now on the forehand. Sends back up to Pufal. Cross ice for Tyson Lotard. 15 in the power play. Shot! And that one's blocked in front. Looking for it was Ryan Bailey, and he finally found it and sent it down ice. Play comes back the other way. In over the line. Lotard shoots, and that's a good pad save. He had to reach over with his trapper, but Giesbrecht managed to find it on top of his left pad, and he holds it for a stop with just 2 seconds remaining in the power play. That's shot number 42 by the Mariners. Play over the line. Noah Wilson has that one go off his stick, but he's just offside. That's Jung heading onto the ice. He'll join Jarman out there. And newcomer Joe Iannacone, the rookie. Game number 7. He's got 2 goals and an assist so far this season. Along the far side, puck moved along the boards. Mariners now 5 aside, and they just content to eat valuable moments off of the clock. Play is just offside as Jung waited as long as he possibly could, and much to the chagrin of the Red Leafs out on the ice, it'll be a face-off outside the Mariners zone. There's Jan really arguing the case, and it was very close, but from up here you could definitely tell it was just a little too close for the linesman's comfort, and the call made by Jack McNabb on the near side. Caleb Franklin throws a hit there, and the Mariners with possession in behind their own goal. Austin Daniels paused for a moment. Puck comes to the point, took a tip off of Jung's stick, and that goes wide of the goal. Puck is flipped out towards center. Oh, Gavin Rouser nearly got it to go. Picked up by Franklin, shoots, and that's into the glove. And Giesbrecht has to hang on. Boy, I'll tell you what a difference Caleb Franklin from the beginning of the season till now. And number 22 is he's just done everything right, I'd say, over the last month and a little bit, but at the showcase he really came alive. Earhart in the slot, and he snaps it, and out at the top of the blue paint, Cooper Giesbrecht stopping shot number 45, and the Mariners starting to add them up. A lot of times the Mariners not getting this many shots in a game, but they're really letting fly tonight here against the Red Leafs, and they should remain atop the BCIHL standings as long as they can maintain this 2-goal lead here late in the third period. On the near side for Max Lightfoot. He'll stick handle away from trouble, but Gavin Rouser finds him. Rouser having a whale of a game offensively and defensively, and he drifts towards the goal, has it go off of his stick. He'll circle, looking for a cross. Earhart waited, now he goes to the net. Puck comes to him, and he had his stick held up at the last second as Rise Lefebvre kept him from getting control of the puck. Look out, body's flying near center. Earhart, he'll send it in. He takes a bump from Lefebvre, and he'll get fresh legs out there. Picard and Norman as the puck drifts in on goal, and because of Gavin Rouser, he'll force that late whistle. And Rouser just doing very captain-like things again here tonight. Number 8. And you think back to those couple of hard ripper slap shots in the second period, one of them stinging goaltender Giesbrecht and downing him for a minute or two there. And the captain can really fire that puck hard. Onside this time, Red Leafs in the last minute, far side, and I think the Mariners are getting a penalty here as Danforth hauled down his man at the side of the goal, Hayden Jan, and I think Jan crashed into the boards at a pretty good speed, but he'll bounce up here, and he's saying, okay guys, I'm okay, I just need a minute here to recalibrate. And once again, as we get near the end of the broadcast here, just want to say thank you again. It's such a pleasure to bring these games to you guys, and we really appreciate you being here with us tonight. Always good hockey here at the Pirate Ship, as they call it. We've got a late time out here, and with 58 seconds on the clock and a power play for the Red Leafs, they could make it interesting here. Again, even if they are able to score here, that would end the power play, so they would need to pull their goaltender to have a man advantage. And the Mariners talking things over with head coach Chris Jones and the assistant coach Bill Morrison and Izzy Thompson-Fittis. And the equipment manager Colby Winia down there, he's already taken care of that first goal game puck from number 23, Noah Wilson, scoring a big one here tonight. That made it 4-3. And as it stands right now, it was enough to, even if the Mariners weren't able to add any offense, they'd still be tied right now thanks to Noah Wilson. Into the face-off circle, Will Norman, one up to Lefebvre, shot, tips, in front, it's loose, goaltender's down, Snow Angel, and it's out. Cleared, and he lost his stick in the process, but Derek Krall, he'll regain his footing and his composure. Now the net's empty, 6-on-4, back into the goal, goes Krall, and a big hit on the far side, and the newcomer, Sahota, gets laid out. But he gets back up. You got to give it to the rookie. He took a hard hit right at the tip of the face-off circle. Oh, my. Braden Sahota caught in the trolley tracks there after he received that pass in his skates. And he looked up to see a little bit of a locomotive coming down the tracks. But he popped up and headed to the bench. You got to give it to the rookie, but oh, he's gone down the tunnel. He doesn't need to do anything else. That was a big rocking hit. And I'm just looking to see if they have Goyer out on the ice, but they're not going to have him out here for at least this part of the power play. So the Mariners now with 2 in the box, 37 seconds, and they have the goalie pulled, shot on net. So a 3-man advantage, and at the side of the goal, Derek Krall slides into his post, taking it off the moorings, and we'll get a stop with 31.5 minutes left. So Hayden Yawn, who drew the first penalty, he'll be out there on the right wing. Into center, Liam Tivers. They're actually going to swap. Yawn's going to take the face-off with Wagner over his shoulder. He wins it back to him. Oh, and they were looking for the one-time feed. Puck comes outside the line, and valuable seconds off the clock there. Wagner picking it up in over the blue line. The captain head down towards the goal, put it up high, knocked down by the Red Leafs into the slot. Parent shoots, and that one's off of a block. Will Norman getting in front, a dozen seconds of the goal. Lefebvre holds, shoots, rebound in front of the goal, spins, and another big block by Lotard. Loses his stick, but the puck goes to the corner at the side of the net, and the time winds down. Is there time for one more? No, and the Red Leafs finish the game on a 2-man power play, but the Mariners hold the lead, and it's a 6-4 win. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight for this barn burner. 6 goals in the first period. It was a 3-3 tie at the end of 20, and just when it looked like it was never going to be broken, Noah Wilson with his first goal of the season, and a big goal for the youngster will get you dialed in there as the Mariners celebrating here post game. Get you a little bit closer look here on the boys celebrating there. We'll back this up a little bit here and watch as they salute their fans here at the Nanaimo Ice Center. There they are. They're a very happy bunch. A 6-4 win here as the Mariners hold off the Red Leafs with that late game charge. And the Red Leafs, they never had the lead in the game, but boy, they sure played hard to try and chase it and try and get back in the contest. But Noah Wilson giving the Mariners a 4-3 lead. And that was all they would need. And they salted away Caleb Franklin, putting the insurance marker down. And he had a whale of a night here for the Mariners. For the VIU Mariners, for Don Miller, and for a number of other names like Gordon Nowicki, Andrew Riddell, I'm Lorenzo Jensen. Thank you for being here tonight. We're going to wrap it up here. Shots, 45 for the Mariners, 31 for the Red Leafs. It's a 6-4 final. And your first star of the evening, Caleb Franklin, second star honors. Number 18 for the Simon Fraser Red Leafs, Alec Pettingale. And your third star of the evening for the VIU Mariners, his first of the season, number 23, Noah Wilson. It's been my pleasure, and this is the BCIHL Great Intercollegiate Hockey here on YouTube channel BCIHL. We'll see you next time. Thank you, everyone. And a big shout out one final time for the Garrett Paquette Foundation and the Tom Harris Community Foundation, Coastal Community Credit Union. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend.